Life is a series of experiences that we judge as positive or negative. Recognize that life only gives you what you can handle, and that you have handled whatever has shown up in your life to the best of your ability so far. Choose to expand your knowledge set as you continue to live and experience new situations and people. I remind people each and every day that life simply is a series of experiences, and that we tend to judge with our blueprints, narratives, and stories, positives or negatives. Remember that your judgments are not always accurate. Sometimes they're narratives and stories, sometimes they're role modeled behaviors, sometimes they're negative experiences that have left us with emotional heartache or abuse and sadness that we have internalized with self depreciating thoughts. Recognize that to date, whatever you have gone through, whatever pain and suffering that you have labeled as negative, you've been able to handle it. And so I always have patients who sometimes worry about trying to move forward and control life and try to avoid negative experiences. The goal is not to avoid negative experiences. The fabric of life is always having a series of experiences, positives and negatives. We judge things as negative because they inconvenience us. That's the truth. We judge anything that is negative as inconveniencing us, whether it's inconveniencing us of time, energy, of emotion, of sadness, of bringing us to a place where we have to make a decision or leave or take a stand. We somehow label things as negative because somehow they hinder or inhibit us in some way or another. Sometimes even the same experience can be positive or negative. Sometimes, we look at things with the state of mind we're in. Meaning if I'm having a bad week and then I get a flat tire, I label it as negative right away. But sometimes what makes us judge a cup of coffee in the morning as positive and a flat tire as negative is that flat tire inconvenienced me now. Now I got to spend money I don't have. Now I got to go to the car repair shop and get it fixed. And I'm out of a car today and I might have to use an Uber or take a taxi. It's the inconveniences that make us label things as negative. But the truth is, life by its fabric is just a series of experiences. We need to recognize it's not about avoiding negative things or things that cause us inconvenience. It's about us recognizing that we have the skill set to handle whatever shows up. Recognizing that life only gives you what you can handle, and that to date I've handled things, even if I judge that I could have handled it better. I've still handled it. Give yourself credit. Recognize how your suffering, your difficulties, and negative experiences has also taught you how to be a higher, better version of yourself. Choose to expand your knowledge set and learn, if you felt like you didn't handle something well, how to be better. And choose to expand your knowledge set by talking to others, getting mentors, seeking resources, and learn to live and experience situations in your highest and best. So let's take this mindful moment today and recognize and pause and reflect on how life is just a series of experiences. Reflect in your mind today in the silence of how you sometimes judge things as positive and negative, but some of those negative things were just teaching you lessons, strengthening you, showing you resilience, and allowing you to learn how to have compassion or slow down and pause and reflect. Let's try to see the good in those situations versus judging them. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Another deep breath in and breathe out. Allow yourself to settle into your breath and reflect on the experiences that you judge as negative and how you can reframe them to something positive or recognize the lessons and growth from it and neutralize them. If your mind tends to wander, gently welcome it back and go to your breath and continue reflecting on the point of life is a series of experiences. And as I gently welcome you back, remind yourself, life only gives me what I can handle. And look at from birth to now how far you've come, how much you've grown, and those experiences that you judge as negative are primarily the main reason why you've become an incredibly smart person who is capable of handling whatever shows up. As many of us wouldn't seek resources, get the help, or learn new ways of coping if it wasn't for turmoil and difficult challenges. Give yourself credit that life has only brought me what I can handle, and I have the skill set to handle whatever shows up because to date that's been the case. And if you want to be better, keep learning how to improve yourself and be your highest and best version of you.